Alright everybody, welcome back. It is Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. It's Tuesday before Thanksgiving, so it's a shortened trading week. And I was going to show you, let's actually jump over to the internet real quick and go to this. It's econoday.com. It's a handy website, um, so we can kind of see, go down here to view full calendar, and you can see, there you go. The activities of the week. This works for every week, so I think it's good information to know when things are going to be reported, especially um, these things with stars are the ones that are supposed to be most important. But Thursday here, you can see it's a vacation day. It's a public holiday, so the markets are closed. And you can see over here, um, NYSE early close 1 o'clock. So the markets will close at 1 o'clock on Friday. So it's good to know to see this stuff and have a place to go look for it. This is also where Fed Day shows up and some other things. So I think it's handy. Wanted to share. So, and then we'll jump back to stockcharts.com here in a little bit and look at the bullish percent indexes. But let's dive to our automated trading systems. So this is the Dow futures, and it's just still writhing back and forth. Today's down, which is aggravating, but it's been down to these levels a few times here lately. And this is a big bunch of red tape lately, which is irritating. And what's today's trades look like? Here we are. Mostly red, some break evens, and one little up trade there. So maybe this shows you a little bit why. I mean, in the all-in, our trading system is pretty fine for the Dow futures, but that's the reason I'm looking into doing something where basically we get a better uptrending curve, also simpler code like we have for the Nasdaq. So still working on it. It's not ready for prime time yet. I showed it over the weekend, I believe, or in one of these recent reports. So alright, this is the Russell, and there's a little trade that happened today. Nothing to write home about. And again, that equity curve looks a lot better on the weekend, but yeah, here we go. One trade today for a big 90 bucks. Woohoo. So, um, 90 bucks is 90 bucks, but when we're looking at trades that this thing's supposed to make, well, I shouldn't say supposed to, it does. It has, this was an $11,000 day. Um, when you have those, then a little $90 trade's nothing. So, and let's dive here to the NASDAQ, the NQ. It's been back, hopefully swinging back up again here. I'd like to see that continue. And today's trades were, oh wait a minute, just dawned on me. Oh, that's right. Okay, so the Nasdaq or the Dow, those are 1121. Yeah, so here is the Nasdaq trades, are the Nasdaq trades. 1121. There's 1, 2, 3 of them, and all in today that was pretty good. So actually, all in here recently. That's what I'm talking about. This latest, actually, this whole page is not terrible. Um, So hopefully we're back on the upswing with this automated trading system. And when I say automated, you turn it on in the morning, you turn it off at night, and you're done. And just do it again tomorrow. You got to make sure that the automation stays in place because it is a computer. Computers do fail, so you got to make sure you just keep an eye on it so it doesn't do that. And let's go to the markets. This is the S&P 500. It is walking sideways, and it's a pretty vulnerable zone to where it sure looks like it wants to pull back to me. But you know, we don't trade based on what we think. So, um, but it's been walking sideways and up for a little while here. The Dow, similar thing. The Russell pulled back a little today. It's been walking, I mean, it's basically sideways action here lately. And, you know, what I'm really looking for is a nice pullback zone that we can get into. And I'm actually looking at the IWM. This is the 50% line down here. Even if I get here, I will start looking. So I'm going to put an alert in there. For a potential trade to go long. Alright, that's the Russell. The NASDAQ, it's way up and it looks vulnerable to me, at least for a short-term pullback. IYT, that's the transportation index and the exchange traded fund that you can actually trade it. It's very similar. Sure like to see a pullback here that we can take advantage of. And that's really what we're waiting on there. Oil, we're pulled back hard. We're back to the mean. Really no reason to be long yet. There's potential on the hourly, but that ship's sort of sailed too. So let's look at USO. So yeah, hourly you could be long here, and but again, it sure looks pretty bearish on the daily. Pulled back up to the mean, and pretty bearish on the weekly. So, and then actually I want to start looking at gold. I don't know if we can remember to do this, but I kind of missed a move on gold. This pullback situation here could have resulted in a nice little pop trade that we could be in right there. So, you know, live and learn. I need to keep that one on, keep close tabs on that one. Let's go to the bullish percent indexes and wrap this up. And so the industrials, this is also similar. It looks vulnerable. It's a lot of X's to the upside, kind of, and we're up here at this resistance level. It did not move today. The NYA, it's somewhere in the middle, which is neither bullish nor bearish, although it's bullish because we're in a column of X's. Went up by 0.9% today. The transportation index didn't move. The NASDAQ minus 0.13%, so not a whole lot. The SPX tacked on a new X today and up 1.63%, so that's actually pretty favorable. And the OEX tacked on an X, similar to the SPX, and then the NDX. Up here above resistance, but minus 1.39% on the day. So, just stick to your plan. Make sure you're handling money management properly. And if you need help doing that, I could cover that in a topic one of these days. So, until next time, good trading. Have a great evening. Take care.